Alright, we're going to go ahead and continue on where we left off yesterday once it shows up here. We have to wait for the game to kick in just a moment. Be on back screen just a hair longer. Alright. Alright, come on. Just a moment as we get this game to one moment. Fortunately, game is acting up for me, so how to get this showing on screen. Oh, there we go. It finally kicked in. I don't know why it acts up like that sometimes. Alright, good. Alright, we're good. Alright, so, let's see, where am I at? I'm there. And I want to go back to the general store. I'm doing this, little treasure hunt. Okay. See. Which way do I want to go? Alright, oops. What happens if I hit this gate? I tell you, this is a damn sturdy ass truck. We do our little transition here. Okay. Oh. All right. All right. I think I've already read this, right? Same one? Yeah, I already read this. Alright, so let me go to the inventory here, not journal. The treasure map. Alright, so the treasure map we're going to try to do, you can't see here, get in a little bit of darkness. Alright, and okay, so I'm at the gas station. So I need to go a little east by southeast from here. Alright. So there's the lake. So basically underneath the fruit on that symbol. Alright. Anything in this trash can since it's closed? Let be known, you're nothing more than a brigand, a robber.
Seems like some villagers barely tolerated each other.
Garbage hoarder, a viper, a leech, a monster. You're holding a knife at my throat. Too bad for me, but. Okay. So. Yeah. So I want to go a little bit like that direction. Possibly following the these wolf tracks, I don't know. And that also reminds me, I need to go grab a photo of that other blue item. Okay, so here's the river. It's on this side of the river. There it is. What do we got here? From where I am, which is the circle, excuse me, because this map is actually upside down. So that house just south of the general store across the road, that direction, okay. Alright, so I got a picture of that one already. Another one up here I need to get a picture of because I didn't. That will go into the journal. I think it's that one right there. go in here, warm up a bit for a moment. Alright, so it points it over. It should be in center, just past that. So if I were to turn that direction, oops, somewhere in that region where the dashed line is. Let me take a look again at treasure map. So that's not a house, that's a like a campsite. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make our way over to that peak there. So actually pretty much where that line is where we want to go. This is gonna be on foot run. I think I'm just gonna try to go straight as can be. Wolf tracks, so there could be wolves around. I think I'll automatically bring the axe up if there's a wolf around, I don't know. Just go in the right direction here. Alright, got some more wolf tracks here. There's the campsite. I have wood on. I keep on forgetting to grab wood from the damn from the truck. Okay, so it's just this direction, possibly where the wolf tracks are leading me to. Maybe there. That kind of stands out as some place or something maybe. May have to run back to the truck and grab some wood. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. What? Oh, okay. Okay, next map. Okay, going into the green zone. Oh, alright. We go back to truck, that direction. good warm up. Then I'm gonna grab a log in this area, maybe two. Alright, so let me take a look where we're going next while we warm up here. Alright, so the green, say the top middle, or actually be as bottom middle of that green area. So that bottom middle of that green arrow is, I'm gonna say, that direction. Oops. Get in the dark because I can't see here. So right about that direction there. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hop in the truck and drive down there. This way it's closer to the point. But first, I'm gonna grab some more wood. Can we grab wood from this pile here? Can. My inventory's already full? I'm full of. Yeah, plenty of wood in here. Plenty of wood. So I want to keep that on me. Man, I got a whole bunch of stuff. Throw some steaks in there. Go throw the water bottle in there. Go ahead and throw the flares, a couple flares in there. Bottles of beer, don't need those. I'm gonna put a couple hardware in there. Put some of these in there. Not like these really affect my weight that much. Matches really don't affect weight, neither does fire starters. Really, these painkillers affect my weight. Okay. So I'll put a couple of those in there. Let's go ahead and put the pliers in there for now. Interesting. I'll put that in there for now. What happened to my crowbar? Do I have a crowbar? Yeah, I do. I don't know why. Oddly enough, it's not something I can throw into the truck, but that's okay. See, a little bit more down the road. Oops. Alright, I think we're good there. So we're gonna go that direction. Oh, transition. Hey, good morning. So this is a game called Kona. It's based in like the 1970s up in Canada. Kind of like a I don't want to say horror, but it's more of a scary-ish type of game to a certain extent. There's a blizzard right now. I played it once before. I don't remember if the blizzard subsides at all. but it is definitely an environmental game that involves a lot of running around in the snow and you know, in the blizzard, as you see here. So you've got to maintain your health and body heat, sanity type stuff. Right now, I'm just doing a little, I guess, side mission of sorts, doing basically a little treasure hunting. To psychological horror. That's probably a better way of describing it. Yes. I'm just on a little side mission right now to doing this little treasure hunt at this. Basically, there's this little kid, I guess, who put together a treasure hunting map set, and so I'm basically just doing this little treasure hunt real quick. Yeah, so the way it starts is you're sort of an investigator of sorts, and you were going up to this little small area of Canada at the request of your employer, whoever hired you, and you get up there and pretty much no one's around. You find your employer dead in his general store, and so basically you're, I guess, trying to investigate to a certain extent what has happened. You know, because everyone in this in the region has left, you know, very quickly. You know, and I guess you're trying to figure out why. And you know, so you get you've got an old as not to have any sort of copyright infringement, you have a Chevrolet or something like that, you know, basically an old Chevy type truck that you are driving, that you can drive around right now. You've got a number of houses you can visit that you can go in, grab some supplies, you know, like matches, logs, things like that. And then you got these fire pits that you can start around the area to basically give you some warmth, some sanity. It's an interesting game. It's an older game. I played this first on PlayStation. It's actually free right now on you've got Amazon Prime. So it's one of the free games right now. So I figured I'd go ahead and do a replay and restream of it, or actually first stream of it, I should say, because I didn't stream it last time. Yeah, just something to differ from the Division, because I'm pretty much finished that game up for what I want to do right now. So after this game, I'm trying to figure out what my main game is going to be after this. Because typically when I stream, I'll do a primary game during the day, and then at night it's just whatever's available. Or, you know, lately it's been Phasmagoria or Phasmophobia. I've been saying Phasmagoria or Phantasmagoria, but the ghost hunting game. That's been the evening game of choice lately. It's just fun. I hope it survives past Halloween. That's gonna be on the corner of the road. Okay, I know where that is. I think it will die down a bit, but then I also think that, oh, that direction. I think once the developer puts out, you know, the updates, you know, for either new locations or new gear or a change in how the play works, I think it'll, you know, I think it's gonna cycle. You know, you'll have your high points as updates come out, and then they'll drop back down. You know, it'll basically flip-flop like that for a while, I think. But it's fun. I enjoy it. It would be nice if they offered up like almost like, I guess the best way I could describe it would be almost like a mini raid of sorts. You have a really large location where you have, let's say, 2 or 3 groups of 4. You know, let's say a big hospital or a big prison, and so they each start in a different location and trying to work together to figure out what the ghost is and all that. I think that'd be kind of a cool little thing to introduce. But I'm not sure how that's going to work. See, my biggest concern is, okay, so the game is not a, it's not a, sorry, I thought I heard something. It's not a subscription-based service. So he's paying, you know, for the server access, you know, that everyone connects to. So I wonder how that's going to, I'm grabbing a flashlight. But I wonder how that's going to work. Figure out every puzzle. Congratulations. You'll be happy to know that we can now bring these treasures back to Mr. Roy. Really? Oh, flare gun. Oh.
If he was to venture deep into the woods, carrying a flare gun definitely wouldn't hurt, Carl assumed. At best, he could probably scare some beasts off. At worst, he was in for a nice little firework.
Yeah, fireworks. Yeah, I mean, just, well, and I'm sure that, I mean, I don't know how much, I mean, because right now, I haven't seen the I mean, and I think once you buy it, you can't actually see the price in Steam anymore, I don't think. But it was like $13.99. And I know that he did something in Steam so that only legitimately licensed copies can actually do online play, if I recall. I do remember something in the dev board about him mentioning that. You know, so if you have somehow a pirated copy or something like that, yeah, sure, you can play by yourself, but that's only going to go so far, really, I think. So I was looking 2 nights ago, I think, and it looks at the lobby population for US, and it was up to like 40,000. That's a nice little nice little sales there. You know, you figure it came out maybe about a month ago. I think it came out mid-September. So 40,000 in a month's period. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I really wish they would add a search, you know, a search option for the lobbies, because a couple nights ago, I think before you came and played with us on,
enjoy this skin-stinging cold.
I was trying to join Kelly's, or Khaleesi's game, and I'm searching and having to go through multiple pages because she had a public going because there's only 2 of us online. And it just took forever, which kind of sucked. But yeah, so yeah, this is what I was saying. In order to prevent copyright infringement, we don't have a Chevrolet. We have a Chevrolet. I don't know. A lot of this is in French. It's like a Chevrolet or something like that. But yeah, I mean, he's asking a lot of people to go into like the, what do you call it? Like into the beta branch of it to mess around with it, so that they can, I guess, help get some stuff, you know, test it out. Because it seems like there's been a lot more bugs lately. But yeah, no, I've noticed that also with the female ones, or the female lobbies. I haven't jumped into any of the, you know, public lobbies with strangers yet. You know, and I think if I were to do that, I would actually do it, because you have a whole bunch of the publics, and that's the thing is, those are only the public lobbies. You also have a number of people who are doing the private lobbies, so I mean, hell, that's probably another, you know, I'd say at least another 4,000 to 5,000. And then, well, and the other tough thing about joining a public lobby for me is, you know, I have a certain mindset of how I do things, You know, so it's like I'm the type of person that's like, when we get there, you know, okay, I look at the objective board and look at the location where we're at. So depending on, it depends between, you know, the large maps and the small maps, but typically large maps I'm grabbing a microphone versus EMF. Small maps I grab my EMF and my video camera and whatnot. And I like jumping in there and, you know, doing my recon of the building, if you will. I played in a couple matches as a it was a private lobby with someone I knew, but you know, I was following their lead, and so instead of basically just grabbing what they wanted, you know, grabbing the gear and going, they did you know, they were basically taking gear out of the van, throwing it at the front door, going back to the van, grabbing, you know, going back and forth that way. Like, I don't know, I kind of don't like, you know, to me it slowed it down a little bit. It's like, I'd rather just get in there and, you know, cause, yeah, that's just my personal opinion. But yeah, like I said, but I went with them because it was their game, their lobby, so it's like, you know, kind of have to, you know, go with what they want to do. And I didn't have a big, you know, it's not a big deal. You know, I did I have been doing some reading on the dev board, and you know, there are a couple of the guys in there, you know, you can definitely tell some of the big play styles, the differences in play styles, because you have one guy on the dev board I was reading. His whole thing is, he basically goes in, you know, trying to antagonize the ghost from the start, you know, and other people are like, yeah, you're just gonna get people killed and stuff like that, and it's like, you know, here's a simple thing. If you don't like the play style that they're doing, and you've invested money in the equipment, and you're afraid you're gonna die, then, you know, hey, let them use your equipment, stay in the van if you're gonna be afraid you can. Or play the map out, and then if you don't like it, you know, after the map's done, leave and find another game, you know. Yeah, that's the thing is, you know, I'm not going to tell a person how to play the game, you know. I will provide information on what I've experienced and what I've learned so far, but I'm not gonna say, oh no, you gotta do this and do that, and, you know, because I mean, it kind of takes fun. You gotta let people learn the game, so that they get better at it, because if you are just directing them, okay, you put the camera there, you throw the crucifix there, they're not gonna, you know, really learn and remember from it. At least, that's, you know, that's my perspective of it. That would be interesting. Almost like if your sanity gets too low, you die of like almost like a scare death type of sorts. Almost like have you played the game Man of Medan? By any chance? So just like how the guys in the beginning of the game died from fear, you know, your sanity hits 0, let you die of fear. You know, you see a ghost that's not actually a real ghost, but in your mind it's hunting you and kills you or something like that. I think that'd be kind of a cool little thing. Let's follow the wolf tracks, because what bad could happen by following wolf tracks? That would be interesting. So then what they could do is they could almost turn that into like a character development. So as you go through more hunts, you become less susceptible to something like that. You know, you can build up sort of like a constitution as an example. Or, you know, not making you completely immune, but making you less susceptible, you know, as you go through more hunts and become more successful. Well, I mean, it was funny. I don't know how long you were watching the game yesterday when we were playing, because at one point we actually had 4 streamers on it, which was kind of cool. But there was a hunt, and it happened twice. And I want to say, I think Khaleesi may have already been dead, and I think 2 of the hunters may have been dead. Yeah, no, Khaleesi was dead, and also the second hunter was dead. So it's just myself and Blue Canary. And the ghost spawned. I literally ran, and the ghost spawned during a hunt. I ran through the ghost, and I survived somehow. I don't know, maybe maybe it was targeting someone else. A few minutes later, it spawned again for a hunt, and I was in the middle of the hallway. It went right through me, so it's like, I've gotten lucky a couple times that, it spawned during an instant, and, I ran right through it and survived. But then there's been other times I've run into it, and I guess I was its target. This is for the snowmobile. Okay. I gotta get number of items for the snowmobile. Well, so what I've read, actually I can't say what I've read. What I've heard someone say,
Roswell, Atamipek, same story. Large deserts conducive to extravagant follies.
What I heard someone say in a stream I was watching of the game is insurance really only pays out for the amateur level maps. I think that's mainly so that the lower levels don't lose all their money.
Well deducted, this was a map of the area.
I've noticed on
pointing to places of interest,
professional level maps, and where I've died, I haven't gotten anything, really. So I guess amateurs you get, I think it's 25% of what you lost. Intermediates maybe 10%, if that, and professionals I don't think you get anything. Which I kind of to me, I think if you don't take the gear in the house and you die, then you shouldn't lose that. I think that's something that should change. I understand losing stuff that you take in the house if you die. Yeah, but I guess that's just just my personal opinion.
Kind of a crossing between a colander and a hairdryer. What was it for? To play telepath? To protect against nuclear waves?
The dialogue in this game is amusing at times. Oh, rock collector. But yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what new changes come out of the game. With respects to the changes that they're going to do with respects to the maps, ghost hunting, stuff like that. Hopefully they'll get some, they'll fix some of the bugs with like the photos not counting.
These scribblings were undoubtedly the mark of a tormented mind. Something wasn't right in the poor mechanic's
Yeah, someone else
head.
was mentioning that game. Or were you mentioning it to Khaleesi, maybe? I was looking for that game in Steam, just to see what it was all about and online, and
could manage to get their hands on the missing
I guess I missed. It was Signs of Silence. I thought it was Sounds of Silence.
Flight.
I've seen I've seen previews of the hunt because that's the like the Western bounty hunter type game, if I recall. But I've never actually played it or actually seen someone playing it. I've only seen you know the preview videos online and stuff.
Back then, people were obviously scared of the Russian atomic bomb.
But now is that a game that is I mean solo and or co-op, or is it kind of more you need to be co-op for it? No, not Signs of Silence, the Hunt Showdown. Oh, okay, that's cool. I'm somewhat a BR. I'm not familiar with BR. Or at least I can't think of what BR is. Okay, so basically. So it's like multiple people on the same map going for the same bounty target, and your objective is to get there first.
Another worrisome victim of this ice. This one seemingly petrified in action. The poor man, before being frozen solid, seemed to have been defending the entrance to his cabin. But from what?
This is almost like a little flashback scene here. Now, can you kill the other bounty hunters to prevent them from killing the boss? Is that also part of the game? Is that what you mean by money for kills? Okay. Oh, that's cool. That guy got frozen solid. Huh. Interesting. I may have to watch some of that just to see how it is. I mean, I'm not much of a person who does PvP, generally speaking. I don't mind watching PvP type games. You know, I'm more of a, I prefer to do my own, you know, co-op PvE, you know.
Something very important must have been in there for the man to take such time and effort to hide it. But Carl didn't know how to reach it.
See, yeah. Suppose we could take a picture of this dead guy. Well, I mean, that makes sense because it is Western based. So the bolt action and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. Got all of that in the truck. Go back to the truck and get my pliers. Oh, that's not bad then. Yeah, I presume the map is a decent size as to give you enough room to move around. Oh, perfect. I'm trying to think, the last, or the only PvP I've really done is in some of the, I think I did some in Guild Wars 2, and I think I did some while back in like World of Warcraft. And the only PvP I did in Guild Wars 2 was, I don't even know what those things were called. But it's like 100 versus 100 versus 100, and basically trying to take over, different points of the map. That's the only thing I ever did because that was easy. You just go with the flow. Yeah, the WVW. That was actually kind of fun.
A year ago, the event had surely captivated the mechanic's mind for him to still keep this around.
I mean, there's really no super strategy in that to a certain extent, but as long as you stay together, I mean, it's just a massive zerging. But I haven't played that for some time.
It was an indisputable fact that machines like this entailed a level of intellectual finesse that Carl was lacking.
Did that knock anything over for me? No. The snowmobile. I think I can actually get on the roof.
To all appearances, Carl concluded, the owner of the place had moved more essentials from his house inside the garage.
So were you, I presume you were more of a leader in the WVW
October 5th,
versus just one of the following zergers?
The plug should have been here by now.
Rotten Tomatoes. Okay, hold on a second here. Let me do this. Or you can also just DM it to me. I don't know how long that permit will last. Oops. I'm trying to remember how I get up. Gas. I don't have the gas yet. Let's see here. I think that's the third piece I need. Oh, cool, it did last. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look at that here in a little bit.
Following the plan,
I haven't got the bench yet.
That the snowmobile's parts had to be scattered about in the vicinity.
Oh. okay, I can build a bridge.
Carl had no idea how to interpret a message like that. On the surface, it seemed like he had one half too many of this puzzle. Enough to know he shouldn't take this testimony as gospel. The entire
that's one of the things with a good group is, everyone needs to be able to play their part. Where's the bench at? Yeah, I don't think. So the other thing in Guild Wars 2 that I enjoyed, so like I said, the WVW, I enjoyed doing that just because I would follow along with the Zerging, just go with float sort of thing. The other thing I liked, and I don't know what they were called, but they were almost like world events that would happen in different regions of the map. Oh no, big deal. No, I'm just saying that I enjoyed the WVW, but one of the other aspects that I enjoyed in Guild Wars 2 was the some of the world events that took place.
Carl still wasn't done with the mechanics place.
I don't remember what they were called in the game, but it's like I'm trying to remember some of the ones. It's almost like you did like mini bosses, or you did a mini event in which you could show up, not be technically grouped with anyone, but yet you could contribute to the event in either killing the mini boss, or preventing the allies from getting killed by
It was
pushing
so
off the
cold.
assault.
Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Hold on, Carl. You can fix this real quick. I didn't find the track yet. Need to find the track. Oh, did they? So is that like tapered off then, and WVW really isn't a big thing anymore?
The milk was sorted by color, from the whitest to the greenest, or in other words, from the freshest to the sourest.
So I'm trying to think the last time I actually played it. I mean, it's been a while, at least a year. Okay. See, the thing I appreciated about Guild Wars 2 versus some of the other MMOs out there, was how changing weapons, because you could only have either one weapon or two weapons equipped depending on if it was like a one-handed or two-handed thing.
It was a motorless car. The mechanic sure had an all.
How your skill set changed. That was one cool thing I liked, how it was dynamic like that. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, so I played up until Hearts. I did play Hearts of Thorn. I do remember that because, I do remember leveling up. I had a hunter, that I leveled up, and I would go around. And I think I've only ever actually completed, because they have those Hearts of Thorn events that would happen on the map from time to time, and I think I've only actually ever seen it fully complete once successfully, because you actually had the people out there that were actually going through doing the Hearts of Thorn map items as they were coming up, So we actually completed it once, I believe. Some of those events were kind of interesting. I don't recall doing any of the. I presume Pacifier was the most recent expansion. I don't remember messing around with that. Oh wait, the desert one? I'm trying to think if I did or not. I'm not really sure. Like I said, it's been well over a year, so I really don't remember much of that game. I think honestly the last MMO I messed around with was Final Fantasy 14, and because pretty much I'll do MMOs 6 months at a time, and just because it's cheaper to get a 6-month subscription. So I did that with Final Fantasy 14. That was the last one I did. That's the last one I paid for. But I mean, I've played a good variety of the MMOs. So from Guild Wars to Final Fantasy, WoW, EQ, Star Wars, Star Trek, Terra, Rift. I've jumped around. Gas cannons. Remember, I'm back here with the gas can. Yeah, I may have to. I already looked in here. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I do remember some of those. Oh, there's that. I need that too. Well, that's the thing. I mean, especially in Guild Wars 2, as compared to some of the other MMOs, how different classes could interact together, to strengthen, their attacks or their stats or whatnot by some of the stuff they could cast out. The gas station, I guess. I mean, yeah, by far, I mean, well, definitely, I think Guild Wars was definitely more of a, it had a bigger focus on teamwork in many aspects.
A bit of gas, a new spark plug, and the key, and this thing would run perfectly. All he needed to do now was to find all that.
WoW, I mean, it was, I enjoyed WoW up until they did a major, at least in my mind, a major overhaul to the class system. Because for a while there, I've had so many different classes, but I was running a warlock, and they changed the class system in how not only the mechanics of the class, but in also the abilities and stuff like that. It's like when they did that, it's like I was not a fan, because I had to essentially relearn the class on how to make it more, how to make it efficient with respects to, getting good DPS out of it. And so I was kind of really bummed on that. And so that's when it kind of went downhill for me. And also then they made some, you know, so they made some changes to some of the class mechanics, and then they, which were minor but substantial enough that it changed how you had to play it. Then they made major overhauls, in my opinion, such as the rogue. I don't like the changes they did to the rogue, because I was a fan of the rogue I had, and then they changed it, and it's like I didn't like the new rogue styles. So it's like I just kind of lost interest in it, really. Alright, so can I get out of here? Yeah, I should be able to go back this way. But yeah, I mean, you know, I'll probably, you know, go back to, you know, I'll revisit, you know, World of Warcraft just to see how it is, maybe from time to time, but I don't see investing a lot of money in it. I see you, Wolf. Pre-patch? Oh, they releasing another expansion?
Carl never thought he would be dancing with the wolves.
Wait, they're lowered? Hold on. We're talking about WoW or Guild Wars? Oh, wait, so are you talking about WoW Classic then? Because I was under the, because I thought the full release of WoW was already pushing 100. So they reverted the level? From what it used to be? And didn't they, didn't retail... So they're rolling that back to lower levels, really? So, oh man, I'm sure there's gonna be some pissed off WoW players then. I mean, how, yeah, I'm just trying to imagine that.
The blood and the shape of the hole in the ground left no room for doubt. Someone had been buried here. Someone whose life had been taken with blunt force. Where was the body now?
So...
Why had it been buried, only to be dug up later? Carl felt as though he was shrouded in fog.
So, everyone who's like level 120, or level 60 plus, you know, what happens to those characters? Do they basically just get capped out at the current max level? That just seems... Yeah, because it's funny, because, you know, how many, I mean, well, I don't play it, yeah, so I really can't say one way or another, but, you know, some of the, you know, expansions that you purchased, you know, clearly said, hey, we're increasing the character level capacity, and so now they're going against that. So it's like, how is that, you know, I wonder if people are gonna take this a little bit too far and try to bring up something in a lawsuit or something. Like, But I mean, like I said, I don't know. I haven't played the game for a while now, so. It's kind of, I do find that news kind of amusing though, I will admit that.
Huh. That large antenna in the middle of the path. Undoubtedly ideal in attempting to communicate with little.
Oh, so they're going to scale down like that. Okay, I got you.
A lever to control it, maybe behind it. Carl would have to figure out how to reach it.
That's, oh man, I just don't know. That just seems so odd. You know, so it'd be interesting to see how that works out for the game. Well, now I guess the other question would be then is, so if they're going to do a scale back like that, so 60 becomes 20, for example. You know, then you figure what 70 might be 25. You know, how long would it take to go up in level? You know, because normally when you used to play, you could go up in level, you know, from, I mean, you couldn't go something that fast, but you know, you could go from level 1 to level 20 relatively quickly. You know, but from a skill perspective, that's actually going up 15 high skill levels. So it just seems it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Appeared to be linked together, but for what purpose?
Okay, I gotta remember how this one works.
Where the generator keep us hiding. All that was left was to use it.
All right, where's my source at here? All right, so I need blue and blue. Okay. This is gonna be one of these fun puzzles. Okay, but before, oh shit, I have no heat here. Alright, I can escape, that's right, this is not a real-time game. Alright, I'll be back in a minute, I just need to give me something to drink. actually, something I was just thinking of with respect to what you were talking about, them doing the rollback of sort of a rollback, is all the people that have spent money, time, effort, etc. on oops, sorry, trying to turn my local volume down a little bit. Into getting flying mounts. How that's going to work, because typically you had to be a certain level to actually fly in a zone. And I know, I for one example would be a little bit peeved if I got this flying mount and it no longer either I can't even summon it because it's a type of mount that can't be summoned because it has like no legs or something like that, or B, I can't use it to fly anymore. So I want to see here. That's positive, so it always goes negative to positive. So that blue line there. Okay. And then this red line here.
It's so cold. Already Carl did not show his
Jesus.
toes anymore.
Let me go back and get to the fire here, warm up some. Do this here real quick also. There we go. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see about, I think by far, I think it's flying mounts would be the thing that upset me the most. Because that was one of the things I did once I hit, the upper tier of the game, because when I stopped playing, I think the level cap was level 90. And that was with the release of who is it that the latest class, when I quit, you could use, so was it the Lardy? Is that how you say it? Whatever those guys were. And I had completed it to the point of so you're good there. I completed it to the point where the next patch release would have been a release where you could learn how to fly in was it Azareth? I can't even remember how to say the land. That's where I stopped playing. Okay, there, goes over there, goes over there. Here. Flip you around, so negative's that way. And green goes this way. Over, down, curves around, goes this way. This way. That should do it.
Open sesame.
Alright. Oh, snowmobile key.
So big an effort.
That's all I came here for, is a snowmobile key?
Piece of metal.
Still need to find a damn gas can. Alright, well, got the key, so that's good. But yeah, thinking about what you're saying there also about having a high level axe all of a sudden drop down its DPS kind of is amusing as well. Actually, let me go back to the fire real quick and look at the map. Alright, so I am right there. So I picked up a note. Who was that note from about the spark plugs? That's it. Nope, that's not it. Customer credit, no. Package note, maybe that's it. I'm expecting a nice spark plugs around. Okay, so I need to find a mailbox, possibly. Alright, so see if I can find his mailbox or go back to the general store, because mailbox there. Alright, go back to the truck. This way. Wait, there's a mailbox right there. Spark plugs, okay. So now I just, oh, and a letter. Spark plugs, okay. So spark plugs, okay. Now I need to find a gas can. Don't remember seeing the gas can at the gas station. Let's go. Right, so we'll go. Alright, I think the first right I come up to, looking for a, hold on, anything here of interest? Let's see what there. Okay, now take tools, take some logs, throw them in the truck. Oops, I'm doing that. Log in there, put some more. Actually, I could probably use those, but I'll go throw them in there for now. Anything else I want to throw in there? Not just yet, okay. Grab some more stuff here. Gonna have a damn truck full of firewood. What's over here? Yeah, I mean, might as well go ahead and start a fire here. I got wolf tracks over here. The wolf tracks going. Now let me see. On the map, the wolf tracks are going back towards the road. Nope. I think this just leads me to where I just was. Okay, so that just goes back to there. I'm going to grab another log out of here since I've already picked up all my logs there. House of the Patriot, okay. See what this is all about.
That truck had obviously seen its share of gravel roads. Carl wasn't a mechanic, but he could easily tell that only the most heartfelt prayer would bring this old deer back from its slumber. With that cold, however, it was more likely that it would wait until next spring to wake up.
More wolf tracks.
The place looked more like a pigsty than a house. A
The
heavy stench
broken
of
glass.
curdled milk, cheap alcohol, and boiled cauliflower filled the air.
Whose wallet is it?
At Jean Bleu,
John's wallet.
seems like that pig had a name after all.
Records?
Rock music invaded the minds of men even in the remotest of places. The man didn't own a turntable though, so there's that going for him.
Okay, that's a pair of socks. Underwear or something like that.
Back then, in Africa and elsewhere, people were ready to take up arms to stand against the yoke of English imperialism. In Montreal, mailboxes were blown up, abductions were carried out, and violent manifestos were distributed to media outlets. But around here, in the great northernmost, all a man could do is curse out loud against a faraway evil and pray for the revolution to arise. That man, by any reckoning, was from that very stock. You had to be out of your mind to cook up white whiskey at home. The all-surrounding stench of alcohol alone was probably enough to gas a man to death. The rag reeked of fermented vomit.
Nasty.
Carl wondered how one could bear to live in such gross and horrid conditions.
I do like how they're bringing in Hawaiian coffee into the mix, considering Hawaiian coffee is Kona coffee.
Carl knew right away that the owner of this place wasn't a copper collector. No, this was a junkman's base of operations. The guy definitely seemed like quite the expert in scavenging scrap metal, with or without permission, surely. In the right hands, red metal could sell like hotcakes.
Yeah, bar soap. Let me go throw some stuff in the back of the truck real quick. Right. Oh, I missed that one.
Held in his hand some awful sugar alcohol, but rather than drink it, he told himself it could be useful. He only had to be wary.
You're not gonna let me take a picture of that? Or you're not gonna prompt me to take a picture? Alright, well, I'll take a picture myself. Let's see, so yes, that's considered consumable, so that's why it's not visible. I only have one flare? I thought I picked up multiple flares already. Oops, what did I just put something in here? I don't. I put it back. Put 2 of these in there because those are healers. Okay. Now, whatever I put in there, if I need it, I'll come back to the truck and get it. Alright. What is that? Oh, this is like a target range.
With a homemade shooting range such as this, it wasn't hard to imagine a stray bullet ending its course inside the flesh of an unsuspecting passerby. Granted, Carl thought, there wasn't much in the way of passersby around here. Garbage trucks rarely made a stop in the area. Thankfully, the lake served as a pretty good backup dump for those times when the bins started overflowing.
Okay, so there's nothing else in there. Picked up a bottle. Bottle, I guess, doesn't count against my... Yeah, bottle's not something I can deposit. Put that one there, though. Okay. Alright, so you see here. Oh, get out of the damn truck since I can't look at my inventory in the truck. Alright, so the consumables I have. My equipment. Okay, so that there, I'm wondering, that could be used as alcohol or fuel, perhaps. So that could be what I need to get the that can possibly be used as fuel, or it could be used as something else. I want to see if I can find a gas can. Alright. Let's see. Let's follow the road, and then we'll take the next left on the main road. Go ahead and snap a photo of that. We're not going over there. I think that's going to the ice cave. I believe we go to the ice cave later on. Is turn at here it is. There, up. No mailboxes. No mailboxes. And this blizzard is a pain in the ass to drive through. Alright, let's go take a look, see, is this thing open over here? I need a key for it. Okay, so I need a key for that. Alright, let's go. Looks like there's actually a fire already going on in here. I haven't been here yet. Oh shit!
Oh, mon bonhomme.
Chill, dude.
Je m'attendais pas à ce qu'un étrange retentisse par ici. Moi te dire, je prends plus de chance depuis que ça rôde dans ce bout-là. J'ai ma carabine au bout du doigt, et puis bang, 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 si ça s'approche.
Okay, so I guess we're not gonna actually say anything to you? Oh, wait, there's it.
Si tu veux du linge chaud, parce que t'es habillé comme un gars de la rue, dirais pas non à une bonne bouteille de caribou. Puis tu pigeras ce que tu voudras parmi mes guenilles.
Ah, that's good, because warm clothes.
Ah, quand on cherche, on trouve. Parce que je t'aime bien, à cette heure, je vais te dire quelque chose. Tu fais bien de prendre ma pélice. Parce que par là-bas, tu vas rencontrer le vrai froid. Un froid qui glace comme t'en as jamais connu dans ta vie.
All right, we got warm clothes. Yeah, that's definitely going to help out when I run through the area. Right.
C'est le Wendigo. Ouais, le Wendigo. Un guerrier qui
I know it's not a Wendigo we're fighting with. Let's see. What do we got there?
Gomme-moi la belle rose là-dessus, qui se donne au yob sur le mercredi des cendres. C'est-tu pas effrayant, cette histoire-là? Dans mon temps, c'était comme sur l'image. On était vrais, fiers, forts, puis on avait le bon lieu de notre bord.
That seems a little extreme. Alright. Anything good in here? Yeah, don't mind me as I ruffle through your stuff.
C'est encore beau. Tout ce qui est vieilli est bien meilleur. La Corriveau, Batex, ça te passe l'envie de te marier, la Corriveau. Elle tuait tous ses maris, squick, les uns après les autres. Pas de pitié dans le mariage. La Corriveau, Batex, ça te passe l'envie de te marier, la Corriveau. Elle tuait tous ses maris, squick, les uns après les autres. Pas de pitié dans le mariage.
Alright, so... is there a key in here, though? I haven't picked up a key.
Touche pas à ça, l'enfant. Tu pourrais te faire mal. C'est encore beau. Tout ce qui est vieilli est bien meilleur.
Ah, there's the key.
Gadon, ça ouvre l'appentis. Prends-la, je m'en fous. Ton temps dans mes déchets tant que tu rapportes du caribou.
I brought you some caribou. I think I'm now immune to the cold. Okay, maybe not. But I will last a lot longer in the cold now. A gas can. Ah, gas can. Sweet. Alright, so... got the spark plug, so got the gas can, I got the key. Since we're down here, let's go ahead to the next place.
The old man's cabin had been very generous, Carl. He couldn't have asked for more.
Go left and then go right. Oh, no, that's not how you make a left turn. Go up and fix the snowmobile here in a little bit. Go to this next cabin. What I don't recall is how much stuff I can hold on the snowmobile. It's here. Oh, turn, brake. You know, it's funny how hitting a tree actually increases my sanity. Or my mind, clarity, whatever you want to call that green thing.
Should be a law forbidding doctors from falling sick.
He died. I won't be returning.
In spite of Dr. Beaupre's goodwill, the place didn't look much like a physician's office. It could easily be mistaken for a sewing shop. for the one-eyed or for other vision problems, the eye patch was the way to go. Carl got the trembles as he imagined the excruciating pain that kind of scalpel could no doubt inflict.
Gil is his name, are nice.
Walls, patients probably felt more like in a slaughterhouse than in a doctor's office. A chamber pot. Fortunately for Carl, inspecting it wouldn't further this particular investigation. A communist manifesto. Only a few years ago, this type of allegiance meant prison time. And even at present, the Western world was very wary of the Soviet threat. Why would the doctor own such a book? Dr. Beaupre had done his medical studies quite far from here. He was surely one of the first students out of the new campus to settle on the mountainside. The good doctor, flanked by his beautiful spouse. Pure happiness captured on cardstock. Carl recognized this woman's soulful eyes. Was it Dr. Beaupre who had hit him head-on at the village border? Nobody kills a rich patient to start a revolution. It didn't make any sense. He had to dig deeper still to understand. Luckily, that was Carl Faubert's specialty.
She's pregnant. Yeah. Nice.
There was no doubt that the doctor and Hamilton knew each other very well. Doctors used light-reflecting frontal mirrors to look inside the patient's cavities. That was a bit unsettling, but back then, it was pretty much always the case with medicine.
Yeah. So nothing really in here. Anything back here? Damn, unlocking the door isn't enough. Is there a secondary entrance? Private entrance? Oh. A lot of these damn beer bottles around. Alright, so nothing really here. Like the wolves. Oh.
Carl felt like he knew the doctor now. His belongings had spoken lengths about him. But what Carl had
Which
heard
way is
him.
wolves going? Wolves are going towards the road. This is too far to go around to get the snowmobile. Alright, so I can go over here, but no, I can't cross the river. I have to go down to there perhaps, but I don't know if I can cross the river either. So I kind of don't want to leave the truck this far out because it's got all my inventory in it. So we'll follow the wolf track for a little bit just to see if there's any wolves around. I think they just lead me towards the ice cave. I already guess. To the road. Yeah, so it just takes me to the road. Okay. I think what I may do is basically flip-flopping off the car and the snowmobile just so I can get the truck to the gas station. So that may take a little bit of time, but do it a few feet at a time, I suppose. All right, go. Oops. Man, this damn snowstorm sucks. Okay, here we go. Right, I need the... Do I have a set of key? I don't know if I have a set of keys for that. You see if I... Okay, that's in the truck.
Carl still wasn't done with the mechanics.
No, I'm not done with mechanics, please. Damn it, I just grabbed something. I'll grab both of them, okay. I'll put one of those back in there. Put that in there. I need that. Put that in there. That flare gun's heavy. Yeah, I'm going to put the flare gun and the flare in there for now. Alright.
Place.
Oh, cool. So, okay, so I don't lose my inventory. Right, what about gas? I mean, did I fill you up already? I mean... Not there. I guess I must have filled it up. I didn't even see it fill up. Alright. Okay, so now I can get to places where a little bit more difficult to get to before.
The mechanic was still frozen, and Carl had everything he needed, so he felt ready to leave.
But like I said, I don't want to leave my truck all the way over here. I'm gonna basically do a little bit of a back and forth hopscotching, if you will. Take my truck forward, then snowmobile, because I want to get the truck to the garage. This might take a little bit. I think if I can get to the bridge, I'll be close enough to drop the truck off, or the snowmobile. Finish up the truck. Slowly getting there. Yeah, we're close to the thing, so we'll just finish driving up to it. All right. Alright, so where do I want to go to now? Alright. Problem with snowmobiles, I can't look at the map while I'm on it. That's one downfall. Alright, so we have hit all the cabins on the left-hand side. Haven't gone to the ice cave, but I think I still need something else for that. There is a walking path that we can go to that takes me up there to Hamilton. Oh, actually, I can drive to Hamilton, possibly. So get on the road and just drive down the road, see where it takes us. Across the bridge, make a left. Get up the hill, you can do it. I think I've been up. Have I been up there yet? I don't know if I've been up here before. Oh. Yeah, I really don't like the transition loading. Because I'm gonna come up here, realize, oh wait, I have been here. Yep, and I'm gonna just turn around and hit a transitional load point again on my way out. No, it didn't transitional load. Oddly enough, though, my temperature's doing pretty good, so that doesn't look good.
The track was fresh. That meant the car sunk down just a little while ago. Now, where the hell could the passengers possibly have gone?
There's another one of those
Carl was becoming
weird arrows.
Convinced that this was not normal hunting. The game that was being tracked was fearsome. So much so that the hunter didn't dare approach it. What could it be?
A lone boot. Well, we saw a lone boot on the other one of the houses around here. Nothing in here.
There was only void where the road should be.
Alright, so obviously
It dead ends. He felt trapped.
we're not going that way on the
As if the
snowmobile.
road had drowned in the lake. He would have to find help by another road.
So where am I at? Okay. Oh well, how convenient. I wonder if the snowmobile can make it through that. Oh, we'll give it a shot.
why he was suddenly saying he was going back to the realm of visions. Carl had no issue recognizing the spirit-like figures, but he couldn't figure out what they wanted from him. The phantom, freed of reality's shackles, vanished in the forest. Earlier, Carl had witnessed a tragedy that befell it. Another phantom disappeared in the wilderness. Carl had seen what happened to it too.
I've only seen 2 ice people. What do you want me to do here? Can we go this way?
The further Carl moved away from the ice block, the more his senses came back to him.
Do you want me to go away from the ice wall? I can do that. I'm just trying to see here.
Carl sensed that the cold was beating a retreat, as if he was moving away from some kind of center of gravity.
Alright, so... Oh yeah, ice wall, so... Key means that path is locked. So... What's this? Oh, I've been up here before. This was, where one of the, whatchamacallits were. Alright, so... Okay, so I guess I need to find the other 2 frozen people. Let me go back to the snowmobile.
The further Carl moved away,
Where's my snowmobile at? I thought I took this. Oh, there it is.
Senses came back to him.
Alright, so... I really can't go forward just yet. I need some more stuff I need to investigate. So... I took a picture of that already. Let's see, is there anything, this stuff here to look at real quick? Ranger manual. Okay. Let's see here. The cave there I didn't visit before.
Someone must have dropped this in a hurry, but whoever did was heading into the woods. Carl's tracking instincts were quickly kicking in.
No, my tracking instincts just ended because I just came from the wood. Go back to the general store, see if we can find this cave. Alright, so we'll go back to the general store, which is just up here on the left. And then, go for a little walk in the woods. Actually, let me see here. How far? Alright, so I'm gonna follow... there's a cabin there. And so let's go to that cabin first. Do I have any logs on me? Let me check first. Got a log on me. Okay, so that's good. You go ahead up here and just get some sanity back real quick. Alright. What's this? So this is talking about the beast. Do I want to? Okay, you got wood here, so I can go ahead and start a fire here. That direction. Oh, I haven't been here yet. There's a third person. Then you go inside in order to do that. Anything here?
The air was freezing, right down to the bone.
Well, she's frozen. That's probably why it's freezing. Right, well, let's go ahead and... Damn, even the curtains are frozen.
Had struck again. The woman's hopes and dreams were frozen in eternity.
Alright, go backtrace this then. Oh, so this is the one that had the secret panel. I thought it was the other one.
Hidden under the stairs.
Okay. It was a different house. Okay, so something's hidden behind stairs. Now I just gotta figure out what the combination is. That looks like a weird combination lock. Something.
The man grabbed his rifle.
Okay, I grabbed
Felt
the
a sense
rifle.
of dread in him.
Wait for me! Okay. Something with that picture. Okay, that's probably combination 1948. At least that would be my guess. They're barefoot?
Perhaps their spousal relationship had been cooling down lately. It seemed like secrecy was commonplace in this house.
Something underneath the floorboard there, okay.
The vision's veil was lifted, and he was back to reality. A reality in which Giselle, Gilles' loving spouse, was motionless, frozen in ice.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get a photo of this now. It said 1948.
Carl had seen that kind of safe before.
1948.
Double-layered security system blending letters and numbers. Its code couldn't be broken by the common burglar.
Alright. I'll come back to this. There could be something in that
The general
diary.
store, along with several more infrastructures in the area, had been acquired by wealthy industrialist William J. Hamilton. Perhaps the village should be rechristened Hamiltown. What a mess. Clearly, there was some major revamping work underway here. The place looked barely habitable. A nice white coating would restore the room to its charm of olden days.
Plenty of Polaroid film, that's for sure.
Beautiful portrait of Gilles and Giselle, bound together by the chains of conventional love. A nice white coating would restore the room to its charm of olden days. Many boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lachauses had just moved in. Many boxes scattered about.
Okay.
Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lachauses had just moved in. Moving. What a pleasant activity. Of course, you'll find the record player only to find the records weeks later in some random box. The pot was cold, and the stew inside wasn't cooked. It's likely that poor Giselle was slow cooking it before she got snapped.
Alright, let me take a look at her diary. Gotta be something about this. So if I validate, what did it jump to the next one? Yeah. So take a look, see what I picked up here. Anything in here? I kind of just skimmed through this real fast. Nothing there. Nope, nothing there. Alright, so something about this 1948. And because it doesn't go up to L. The J is as high as it goes, so I can't do like BL.
Many boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lachauses had
Just out of curiosity, you know, because you never know. Does it see anything? No, doesn't see it. Okay. Right. I will return back to this area. Go out and see if I can track the hunter guy down. Maybe he had something on him. Oh, there's another one of those arrow things.
Right until that point, Carl had believed that the object of this crossbow hunting had been a ravenous wolf who was terrorizing the village. But as he noticed the height at which the bolts had been fired, he concluded that the beast had
where
to
am I
have been
at?
as tall as a man on his feet.
Right, so I am there. Yes, I just want to go This, oops. Ah, here's a cave. Looks like it's caved in though. Okay, dynamite. So I need dynamite for that. Uh, 1555. Did I not get the picture of that? I swear I did.
That window had seemingly been left open for a while, Carl thought. Given the punishing weather, it couldn't have been intentional.
That's some strong ass ice. So, I'm trying to remember how I found that combination before. We'll come back to it though.
Many boxes scattered.
Yeah, many
above.
boxes,
Carl didn't
painting.
need to summon his detective training.
I looked at all that stuff.
That the Lachauses had just moved in.
Alright, so where do I want to go to next then? I can't do that cave just yet. Can't go past the secret project over there. And there's that ice cave there. I need to find one more frozen body. I think in order to unlock the ice wall. Yeah, we'll go up to that ice cave. But there's another house which appeared to have a false wall, but I couldn't open it. But maybe I was just thinking about that wall there. There's nothing more at the Moth. Blowin was, or Blowin, how do you say that? That was the Patriot guy. That's where I got the caribou, which I gave to old Rosary, or Rosar, who gave me the coat. Blaze. I'm trying to think if there's anything else left at Blaze. But let's go ahead and we'll head over to that ice cave, so we'll go back to the snowmobile. I don't remember if I looked into these. excuse me. Oh, what's this?
Looks like the holes in that puzzle are there to stay.
There's light switch. Anything? That's pretty good. Painting brushes. I got that diary piece. Alright, we're good there. Alright, let's make our way back to the general store because that's where the snowmobile is. Which is this direction. There's a fire. Second one, so the building should be right over here. Yeah, there's the fence. Hold on, wait, that's 3. 1. It's 2. Oh, I never went past this guy. The third one over here. Got a picture of this one. I don't think I got a picture of this one before. Okay, and that just takes me up to there. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm gonna hold off here for a minute. I'm gonna grab me something more to drink and we will continue forward here shortly. Alrighty. Sorry, I was taking a look at the VOD that that safe real quick just to see if there was anything, if it actually showed a number on the safe. Let me take a quick gander and get it here in the dark because I don't know how this is gonna actually document. Let me take a look, see. Do I have anything? So that's not it. Because I mean, I could technically brute force that,
Carl had no idea how to interpret a message like that. On the surface, it seemed like he had one half too many of this puzzle.
brute force it, but I don't want to.
Enough to know he shouldn't
No,
take this
not that
testimony as gospel.
Bullshit. From Martin Blaze.
Thing, being some punishment for a murder committed by Hamilton, seemed like an... outlandish theory. Carl was doubtful.
Alright, let me go ahead to that other ice cave. What I think what I need is the dynamite, which might be at the other, which might be at the ice cave, perhaps. In order to get into the cave, because I think that's where the last frozen guy is. Alright, so basically I follow this road over the bridge until I see that ice block on the right hand side. Once I find the ice block, I can take a right, and snowmobile should take me all the way. Need to double check, make sure I've got a log on me as well. Nope, not there. Right here. Okay. Another ice block right there, I think. Oh, hello, doggies. Will you guys attack me on a snowmobile? Yeah, I'm gonna say no. Do I have... Let me check my inventory. Do I have a log on me? You have a log on me. Okay, cool.
Luckily, he had the coat to protect him from the
Yeah, I was
biting
gonna say, because I needed the coat for this area.
cold seemed to be more brutal here than anywhere else. It seeped into bones and into every breath to get to the heart until it stopped. Carl needed to be dressed in warm clothes to survive.
Okay. Cold water. Yeah, I saw you, Wolfie. You're not a regular wolf, are you? Cave-in to happen there. And so what I'm gonna do on the way back out of here is take the left path. That looks like a frozen guy, maybe.
Another instance of this magic ice.
Ah, cool.
What was this one doing, lying on the ground?
I
so
think,
afraid.
I think he was being attacked by a wolf.
Water into ice.
Okay, let's follow the... Oh, wait for me.
He had
Oh,
been running in fear from something creeping towards him, against
Yeah.
which he couldn't do anything, only to end up like this, petrified and cold.
must be... And we follow the path back. I'm guessing this is... Oh, hello. Oh, possible dynamite? You moved a bridge, okay. Okay.
It seemed as though Régin had been ready to take up arms and slay people like Hamilton. Could he have committed murder for his cause? Who could have gotten killed in front of his very eyes?
Just scanning through here. If there's anything that stands out with respects to combination, which I didn't think there would be. But we got dynamite. so I got a rifle now. Why sleep at home when you can sleep in a cave? Nice. Oh, so this was a path down. Okay. Okay, so that's how I can get out of here. Oh, this must be the path to the left that I was thinking about coming on the way back. No. Continue over here, see if there's anything more. Plus I want to get a...
Carl suddenly felt observed. He was worried about a presence around him.
I got the rifle. Let's go ahead and put the rifle in position, shall we? Put you in position of the camera. Oops. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do 4. 4? No. No. Yeah, 4. That's fine. 4's fine. I'm going to take a picture of that here in a moment. So I've got 3 things of dynamite. I need to save 1 for the other cave. But let's go ahead and take some photos here. Run away! Am I safe? Jesus.
No stone can withstand the force of dynamite.
Did the dynamite shoot all the way out there? Wow. Pretty good. Where am I? Oh, this is just another way out. Okay. That's cool. I can live with that. This is basically just an alternate entrance in. And interesting, it's now dark. I wasn't in the cave that long, was I? But maybe that flashback in time made time advance. I think I'm going the right way. I don't know. If I follow the left wall, I'll get back to the cave entrance, which is where the snowmobile is. There it is. need to see something here. Controls. Vehicle. Okay, so there's only... Oh, okay, so light's automatic, okay. Alright, so we are going to go back to the one place, the other cave I saw. And what we're looking, the goal, like I said, of, well, also I need to check see how much my weight is. I'm hoping that the cave leads towards a combination for the wall safe. I don't know what's in the wall safe, but I believe I've got the 4 people that I need to now open up the ice wall, because I found 2 of them earlier, then I found the lady at the cabin we're going to go back to, and then I found a guy in that icy cave, or the ice cavern, whatever you want to call it. So that should be the 4 the 4 people. Oops, I'm gonna actually take the road up there this time, since I did see the driveway there. I need to look for a left-hand path. Come on, you can get up the hill. I think around here somewhere. Yep, there we go. You know what? I don't think I ever checked this mailbox. Let's check this mailbox real quick. Ah, we have a letter. CW, no, that's not what I'm looking for though. I'm looking for a letter and a number. Okay, so the cave is that direction. Alright. And I don't know if the wolves are more active at night. We'll find out here in a second. I'm sure I'll run into wolves. Here's the cave right here, I think. Yeah. Run away! Get out! Okay. A little bit dark in here, even with the flashlight.
A fire is as good as the materials used to create it.
I forgot to get the log. Let me go back. I lit a damn fire in the damn cave, and there were logs right next to it. I forgot to grab logs. Go back to the snowmobile real quick, grab a log. And since I'm here, think I can put that away. Put one of those away, I think, for now. Put one of the steaks away. Alright, I think we're good there for a minute. Alright. Alright, there we go. Oh, yep. Okay, I feel like an idiot now. There was a log right there. Come on, pick them up. Wait, are you telling me this entire area was just to get some ammunition? Gotta be more back here, right? That's a weird... I don't know what that is over there. I mean, is that the house? That may be the house. Alright, so... I guess the next step is the head over towards the ice wall. Still something else. I don't want to actually have to go through like a brute force on it, because I mean it can be done. Trying to see if there's anything in here that stands out as to what the you know, what this could be. There's no... Looking at this, I mean, could possibly be, you know, B1, B9. Well, I mean, we'll try the Bs. The 1948. So let's try B 1940. You know, and each of the numbers. So B. No. Actually, this wouldn't be that hard to brute force then. Did I open it? Validate. Validate. Oh. Okay. So you get a number of chances. So 1948. So, alright. So let's go ahead and we'll try a little bit of brute forcing here. So, no, no. There's gotta be something here in the house. Get one of those mounty hats.
The cross looked after a marriage's well-being and served as a motivator to uphold the priest's sermons calling for more little worshippers on one hand and cautioning against guilty pleasures on the other. Indeed, the Lachances were still part of the Dante generation.
Right, so let me take a look at see if there are any documents. Actually, hold on. Let me look at the journal. See what we got in the journal here. That's Hamilton's murder, the crash, weather, hunts. That's not it there. Alright, so let's see, what am I missing? Let's go to the beginning here. So, case of vandalism. And then the crash, lockbox. That was the urn in the doctor's office, I believe. Okay, so this is 739. Still not sure what that means. Don't know. 739. I haven't figured out what that could be used. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I think, okay, 739. So you got three chances on the numbers before time's out. So it could be 739 is the number. Could it be B 739? Perhaps? Okay, I need to go back to the what you call it? That there is in the mechanic shop. I need to go back there because apparently I missed some photos. And then this here, so I'm missing two items here, but not sure what it's tied to. This could be that the Patriot guy, so I can go back to the Patriot, see if I missed something there. Not sure what this was. Doctor's office. That was a snowmobilist. Not sure what I missed there. Okay, so I missed a couple pictures there. So I'm missing something here. This is it could also be G. That is his first name. Okay, so 739 though. And then these are just freeform photos that I took that don't necessarily go with anything. All right, so let's see here. Is it gonna be B or G? 739. Okay, so we'll try B first, just because. B 7 3. Aha! Good guess. He's a crook, blackmailing over in the village, including myself. Right, so so see how that changed the journal around. Okay, so not necessarily photos, But I'm guessing that's a photo, and this is documents that I pick up or investigate. Okay. I'm missing a photo for this guy here. But this here was the question marks before, but now it's been filled in. Alright, so that's something else to read there. Possibly up in the ice cavern. And here, possibly at the whatchamacallit. I need to head north. My investigation will not be complete without taking a look at Hempson's lodge. But the road has been caved in, can't really... Okay. I don't know how to get rid of the big ice wall. Need a warm coat, proper mode, okay. So this is basically my mission I'm trying to do. Photos I still need to get for the hunt stuff. These possibly still to come as I go forward more. Alright, so I want to go, and also this may appear this may appear when I clear the wall, perhaps. But I want to go back to his place because I'm missing some stuff here for his location. So we're gonna go back to his go back to oops. Go back to Moth. Alright, so let's go for a drive. Alright, let's move on out. I mean, the snowmobile is definitely more nimble, and the fact that you can go actual off-roading definitely comes in handy. Seems to be a little bit slower though than the truck, a little bit. I really, you know, not granted, maybe just because they haven't done anything to this game, but no, you'd think there'd be a way to do, for them to update the loading transitions for this, so it doesn't stutter every time you go into different regions. I'm trying to think. I may want to go back to the icy cave also. There may have been something I missed there with respect to a document. So we'll find out here shortly. I mean, I don't know if any of this is actually needed to truly progress the story, but I generally like to have stuff filled in when I can. Okay, so there's the icy cavern there. Well, at least the blizzard part is stopped, so it's a little bit easier to drive now, so I'll, you know, I can appreciate that at least. another transition loading. Wait, I could've... He should still be open, right? Yeah, okay, good. Alright, so... I'm gonna take another look inside the, side here. Are there any documents that I may have missed? Or anything I didn't inspect that I should have? I don't think, well...
To all appearances, Carl concluded, the owner of the place had moved more essentials from his house inside the garage. Peculiar man indeed.
It's a radio. Don't care about the radio. On the ground here. Yeah, I didn't put that back on there. Alright, so I don't see nothing in here of interest. I already got a photo of that guy. Go back into the main house.
Milk was sorted by color, from the whitest to the greenest.
Green milk. Kind of seems a little disgusting, personally, but...
Nice carillon. They say it's supposed to soothe the soul. But with this powerful gale that seemingly never sleeps, it was far more likely to get on anyone's nerves.
Yeah. Alright. Is there a light switch in here? Or a lantern? Actually, I don't see any light in here. Okay. So we had garlic, crucifixes, Bible. All their Kellogg's knockoff cereal.
The man has a passion for intergalactic things. Back then, people were obviously scared of the Russian atomic bomb, but an invasion by extraterrestrials was a legit fear as well. Seems like the mechanic had made his choice.
Okay, now he's got 2 items marked.
Carl deducted this was a map of the area. Were those pins pointing to places of interest?
Okay, so I've been to the ice cave there. I've been to that cave. I just blew it up. That's the ice cavern. I haven't been there yet. No, that's the secret project. That's the secret project. Okay, that's not a pin. So just those 3. There's something I may have missed.
Weird stuff. Kind of a crossing between a colander and a hairdryer. What was it for? To play telepath? To protect against nuclear waves? These scribblings were undoubtedly the mark of a tormented
Who's that?
mind.
Hey.
Something wasn't right in the poor mechanic's head.
Yeah, that lady looks like she's topless. Stealing road signs prohibited by law. That. I see that? No. Let me walk around the area here. Alright, so there's nothing more here that I can find. Back inside where it's warm and take a look at the journal again, because I got a picture of that, I believe. Alright, so let's see here. Did I pick anything else up that I missed before? Other than a cold mystery 4. So no. Okay, so I did get his thing, but I don't think I read it. Let me read it. So that's from Oath. Alright, so this one here? No, that's not it. That was in the mailbox. Crazy thought. Saw something in the woods.
No idea how to interpret a message
They're here.
like that.
They're roaming our woods. They will
On the
invade us.
surface, it seemed like he had
Massive
one half too
toes
many
man
of
there.
this puzzle.
They're half man,
Enough to
half
know we
caribou,
shouldn't take
half
this
wolf,
testimony as gospel.
which means they're 1 1/2.
The entire thing being some
should I
punishment for a
say-
murder
or-
committed by Hamilton seemed
this
like an
page.
outlandish theory. Carl was doubtful.
I've been taking. So that may have, I don't remember if that's what I pulled from the whatchamacallit. So crazy thought. Let me go back and the package note magazine. What's the magazine? Magazine was a spaceship. Right, so blueprints, I think. Okay, so there's nothing to look at here. Police letter. Complaint afraid that police cannot support your claim, alleging the sudden appearance of a man who came from our space, your village's territory, manifestly. It happened at future potential that be known that. Okay. Oops. First manual, draft letter. What's the draft letter? Let me know when you know more. Okay, so go back up onto the roof just to see. Did I possibly miss something on the reaching up there? I don't think I did, but we'll double check. just to be sure. I did get, yeah, so I got what was in the bucket, so nothing in there. Right, so I looked at those documents. Take a look here at the journal again to see if I picked anything else up for Cold Mystery 4. Nope. Alright. Well, there's nothing at the secret place. That is... Oops. That is secret project there, so I've already been there. Alright, so we'll go ahead back to the ice wall. Because that should clear now that I've got all four last two guys. Or the guy and the gal, I suppose. There's nothing else in this area, because I've already looked in here. And no engine here.
What good was a motorless car? The mechanic sure had an odd way to go about repairing things.
And
sometimes, and especially around here, people are so possessive with their land, as a dog is with hydrants.
go for a drive. Now, the one thing I don't remember getting prompted for it, but I can't pull the ladder out here. But just past the secret project, there's a broken bridge that had a bike and a. We're gonna go check it out once it changes its transition. I don't remember giving me the option to build a bridge, but we'll go ahead and do a quick check to see if it does. Oh, these transitional load pauses frustrate me. I should be able to take this off-road, right? Yeah, cool. Another transitional load, yay. Alright, so we'll just take a quick gander here. So I don't think there's anything. There's no. I mean, I'll check both. So let's go to the little secret project place where I got the key at. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here to take a photo of or anything like that. This was just simply move these things around so you can get into this. So Alright, so can I build a bridge here? Or is this truly a dead end? Okay, so that's a no, at least from this point of view. What is the opposite side of that? So it makes me wonder if there is anything out there. Because there's a lot of open space. I'm gonna take the snowmobile around the road over to either Roy or Bernard's house and see. It looks like there's a very small gap. And let's see if we can get over there, because we can't do anything here. But it makes me think that there's something out there. There we go. Fortunately, this is gonna be a long drive around the damn lake. Well, actually, there's something else in the ice cave I think I wanted to take a look at also. So let me go ahead and do that before I get too far away, so I'm not doing too much backtracking. They got pictures of those. Oh, okay, so scratch that. I have to go through the alternate entrance. Alright, so we're not going that way with the snowmobile. Right, let's park the snowmobile back in the open. Alright, so where am I at? So about that direction, I think. What are these? These just rocks. Yeah, these are just rocks. Okay, so the ladder should be around here somewhere. There's the ladder. Just out of curiosity, anything around here? It should be. You have to basically pass and backtrack up. Let's see if there's anything up there. Kind of unnerving. Oh, and you know what? I wonder if. So I've got that dynamite. I wonder if that's what I'm going to be using to open up the wall. I know he had some guns. I mean, I've got one. I mean, if I were to put that one gun in the thing, could I grab another one? I'm looking for. I've already got that item. And he's got a lot of booze here. Here is blocked off now. So nothing here. Alright, let's go to those two houses. See if I can find a path in the, to that one area first, and if not, then we'll go to the ice wall. Because I suspect that last piece of dynamite's for the ice wall, because there's 3 pieces I picked up. I used one in the ice cavern, I used one in the other cave, which really didn't give me much. And then I have one left over. On. There is here's I don't know which house this is, but we'll go this one. Okay, so see here, let me get off here, where I am. Alright, so one ahead that way, I think. So where can I get the snowmobile through that? Find out. Basically, I just need to find the river and then see if I can cool, so I can get through that. So I want to go, whoop, not into a tree. Oh, come on. Get off and check my map. Alright, so that's the direction I'm facing. So go that direction should get me above the fork. Okay, so there's a fence. Is there a hole in the fence? Oh, hello. Can you guys attack me on the snowmobile? I don't think you guys can attack me on the snowmobile. So, can I kill you? No, we can't kill you. Oh, my sanity's like... I need to get to the fire. My sanity's all crazy. I don't want to get off the damn, I don't want to get off this damn thing. Did you guys get scared away? Oh, there they are. Arrgh!
Harold never thought he would be dancing with the wolves.
Okay, so why were you guys over here? Well, there's a magnet there, which I don't need anymore. Alright, so I'm gonna follow this fence real quick. I don't think I can hop over this fence. No, I actually can jump. It's not something I can hop over. See if this fence opens up at all. Also, how's my health? Let me see here. Health is okay. Okay, so I can get around it. Have I been to this cabin before? I'm gonna say no, considering, Oh yeah, I have. Well, since I'm here, let me go inside, because I can... Come on, get off that. I can get some of my sanity back, I suppose. The light switch, yeah, there we go. Ah, okay, cool. That is a good... Put the map away. That is a good question. How did they draw the sun? I think I already gathered everything I can from this place. I wasn't looking at the TV, I was looking at the rocker. Can I sit down? I guess not. I'm gonna start a fire. I'll help get my sanity up. Nope. Yeah, no snow outside. Dreamcatchers.
Dreamcatchers originated from First Nations legends. They were used to trap nightmares.
I guess I have to have the flashlight on in order to see. I already looked at this. Like I said, I'm just... Bingo! You know, I don't remember diapers hanging there before.
The family's mother must have spent her days washing the filth off her kids' diapers.
That's just
The empty cradle sent an eerie feeling down Carl's spine, as if minutes ago
no light in
someone
here.
just grabbed the baby and made a run for it. Who knew that giraffes thrived in the North Pole? The craze for toys was stupefying.
Alright, so I'm going to go look at the map here. So I go west. So take a left. Sorry, take a right out of here. Here's the river. Where is it? We going the right way? Yeah. Keep on pressing forward here. Prince. Okay. So let me follow this river. Let's see if there's any way around this river. I think there is. No. Alright, let's go to the, get on the main road again. This should lead me to a house, or a road, cabin. Okay, so I'm at Roy's house, that's good. Which means if I can find a damn driveway. There we go. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and head over back to the, what do you call it? General store. cool. Alright, well I think that is where we will go ahead and call it for today. Go ahead and do another save, just so let's save. And we will go ahead and pick this up sometime later on.